Patients deserve a healthcare organization that's willing to champion change, and I believe as a healthcare leader, we have to be able to tell our patient stories in order to tell our stories.
How does it go?
I'm on the mission to tell stories that are purposeful, that help leverage quantitative data in a qualitative format.
Eating disorders consumed my entire childhood. I suffered from 3 different eating disorders for 10 years. I am a healthcare leader, journalist, entrepreneur, and philanthropist. Hi, I'm Kaitlyn Chana. I believe everyone in life has a personal story to share, whether it's one of excitement, desperation, hurt, or a driven message. Throughout my teen years, I volunteered with children with life-threatening illnesses. These sweet kiddos overcame adversity, showed fearless tenacity, and defied the odds. I wanted to see their stories on the 5 o'clock news, leading me into journalism, telling real stories about real people. There was a time when I too was asked to share my story. For more than a decade, I suffered from 3 different eating disorders. I'm truly grateful for my intensive treatment because it's allowed me to recover and get my life back. I've seen how optimal healthcare can improve someone's life. Together, as healthcare professionals, let's ensure the mission never wavers.
Always been a storyteller. I always like to say I love to tell stories that are positive, that are engaging, and that will get people to want to get involved in their community in some type of capacity.
Time to get my chemo.
Time to get your chemo on.
In the pediatric emergency room, there's distraction toolboxes like this one to distract patients from stressful situations. These cards help patients communicate their pain level, and they also have noisemakers like this one that can also help lighten the mood. Physicians will be able to use a syringe like this one, and they'll be able to administer the medication underneath the skin, either in the stomach, shoulder, or on the backside. This special closet allows child life specialists to personalize gifts for these very sick children and be able to help make their day a little brighter. Through encouragement, consistent meals, and unconditional love, these twins are thriving and reaching their developmental goals. Each doctor and volunteer donates their time, and every patient is able to walk away with a pair of glasses. Once the incision is closed, doctors say they'll cut close to the strap near the locking device. It's a sport a young boy always wanted to play. Ben Davis resembles a linebacker. Every time he fell down, he got right back up. He united people together and taught life lessons through the game of football. And I really fell in love with medical stories, and that's where I was able to experience the business side of healthcare. Nora receives care from 10 pediatric specialists, and her, along with her parents, are hoping their story urges Congress to make sure that they safeguard Medicaid for kids. These colorful medical t-shirts replace that traditional hospital gown in an effort to help children with the physical, mental, and emotional struggles that they face when they're going through treatment.
When I hear about others investing in people, it can be a simple act or it can be something from maybe a grandstand perspective, but it makes this world a better place. Leadership is a dialogue, not a monologue.
We have a lot of dynamic leaders in healthcare, but we still always constantly need to grow. The benefit of coming is to be able to have a network, a Rolodex of women who are willing to support you through your endeavors.
Attending conferences like this one, leaning in to conversations that make you think outside of your comfort zone, that will propel you to go farther within your career. Investing in others is key.
To build upon my own leadership skills so I can be a greater influential person within healthcare. Mental health affects everyone. It's not just one person, it impacts the family that's going through the journey. It also impacts the community and the society.
Eating disorders really, it hurts our bodies, it confuses our minds, and it bruises our souls. I had anxiety, I had depression, I was overdosing on medication. And so that pain is now my fuel in life to better serve others.
So if we can change the conversation, we can take it from being where it's taboo and there's a stigma always attached to mental health, then we can change the direction of how we treat and how people can feel normalized in their own community. We have 9% of the world suffers from an eating disorder at some point in their life, and that means nearly 30 million here in the United States.
I'm using my pain in life as my mission in life to help others.
It is an illness, it like wipes over and takes over your mind. And for people to get an inkling or an understanding of what an eating disorder is like, then at least I'm doing my job by advocating for those that are still suffering.
Recovered from an eating disorder, but just like you'd have to take your car in for maintenance to be able to get your oil changed and your tires rotated, I'm the same way. I have to check in with myself.
My life experiences are intersecting as my why remains unchanged, helping children live their best life. Throughout my healthcare career, I'll continue to work on meaningful initiatives that support patients and their families. We can make an incredible impact on the community that we live in.